Warning.
You are now tuned in to 7 Mile Radio. 7 Mile Radio.
What's the word, people? We right back at it, man. We right back at it. I told y'all this is about to be a busy next couple of weeks as we prepare for this event that we got Saturday, man. The Podathon 2020. This is our first one that we're doing, podcast marathon. Our hottest shows of this season will be featured in the Podathon. We got 5 on deck. You know what I'm saying? 5 shows, and we have R&B artists. We got some hip hop artists. We got some. Who else we got? Poets, comedians, all kind of stuff. We'll have adult games there. We'll have kid games, kid vendors. There's just so much going on. I can't even keep up with it all. 4 football games and over 40 vendors will be in the building. So we'll have all kind of food. And one vendor that I'm especially looking forward to linking up with at the Podathon is The Rub. The Rub 313. We have The Rub here in the building with us today. We have the brother and the sister who runs the company sitting here. And you've seen them before here on the Go Real or Go Home podcast with Kong and Keeler, right? So I thought about them because, of course, they left sauces and all kinds of samples and shit. So when I thought about vendors and food vendors specifically, I was like, you know what? I got to have some barbecue there. And if I have some barbecue, I got to call The Rub. They came through with the hot smoke the last time. So what's going on, sister? How you feeling? How you been since the last time we talked?
Been working. Been good.
Working.
Thank you for the invite. We appreciate you bringing us back in for our second interview with the 7 Mile Radio.
Most definitely. I appreciate you and everything that y'all doing over there, man. So just to give everybody familiar, to start from scratch as far as this conversation with you, the Rub Barbecue. So how long have y'all been in business? How long have y'all been doing this thing?
Well, we've been in business we've been in our building for 6 years, but we've been in business for about 7 years. We started our business at home, and then we branched out into going over to Grand River, and we've been going since then nonstop. We haven't been on Grand River lately as much as we normally be because we been all over Michigan.
I say y'all been doing a lot of traveling. I've been seeing y'all a little everywhere. Following that page.
We've been to the Michigan By Now Festival in Northfield. We've been to the Peach Fest in Romeo. We did the Backwoods and Bonfire at the Russell Industrial. We have a lot of people that love our food. We're about to do the Royal Oak Tequila and Tacos Festival.
Man.
The Big Clouds Festival. The Michigan Cannabis Cup.
Everywhere. The Podathon.
Yeah, we doing your stuff, Yep. Thank you for the invite. Thank you for the invite.
I'm glad that y'all are available. I appreciate y'all, putting me on the schedule and supporting the platform and the event.
Yeah.
So let everybody know a little bit about the Rub. So now y'all have different flavors of your sauces and things like that. So let us know a little bit about some of the flavors that y'all carry.
Well, okay. So the Rub is about the rub. You know what I'm saying? You can't have nothing unless you got the rub.
Okay.
You got to have that good seasoning, that good rub down, and then also the sauce.
Right.
The sauce is 43 years old for me.
Okay.
Nah.
So y'all have one unique sauce is what it is.
Yeah, it's original. It's my
Okay.
mom's recipe. We was on Channel 2. We had a Channel 2 news interview and also the Michigan Voyager. And everybody loves our sauce. They call it the crack sauce, but we call it the Rub 313 sauce.
The Rub 313 sauce.
Yeah, it's unique, it's old school, it's everything that you love in a homemade sauce. I've been eating it since I was a child. My children eat it. They won't eat anything without having
Without
sauce.
the sauce on it now.
Yeah, we have people that from Facebook to Instagram to Snapchat, people inbox us about buying the sauce. Of course, people love our rub too, but our rub everything is secret. Everything is house made. Everything is made between me and my husband. He do the cooking, I do the face. Tried to get him on here today, but he didn't want to talk.
He's too chilled. He was here last time. He'd have chilled out. The mellow dude.
That's it. He don't be trying to be messing with it. He like to stay in the back scenes and do all the cooking that y'all enjoy eating.
That's what's up. So now, what would you say is unique about the taste? Not giving out the ingredients, right? We got a lot of barbecue companies out there. Now, what makes yours different, would you say? What's
we
unique
don't use
about
salt.
Don't use salt. Okay.
We don't use salt. We use our own blends of a lot of different things, and we just don't use salt. And it gives it this taste of not Lawry's, because we grew up eating Lawry's barbecue,
Yeah.
and we don't have no Lawry's. Ain't no
Okay.
seasoning salt, ain't no coarse salt, ain't no salt in our food.
You create the taste that's on the meat originally from
Yep.
scratch.
Yeah,
with
we
no-
do scratch rubs, scratch seasoning, and most definitely our brisket. You know what I'm saying? A lot of black restaurants don't sell brisket, but we do. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know how to say this, but a lot of people can't cook brisket.
Well, I mean, that's pretty much what it is. Yeah.
You know, it'd be tough and everything, and and a lot of people don't want no tough brisket.
Yeah, you don't want a lot of people don't want tough food. Period.
Nah,
right? Tough food. Period.
man, nah.
So you started your business prior to the pandemic. Now, would you say that since or during the pandemic, did it hurt or help? What was your experience like during the pandemic doing business?
So it didn't.
It didn't hurt?
Nope. Nope, it didn't. Cause even when we went at our building, and even when we're not on our building all the time now. People still call in orders or text in orders, and they come up to the gate and we deliver it through the gate, and or take it out to their car curbside or whatever the case may be.
I would imagine that it probably maybe it might be helped the business because there was a lot of food places that weren't open.
It's a lot of food places that ended up closing because they couldn't do their normal bidding when they were closed down for COVID. But it didn't stop us, because one, we are our own made entity. Two, we got a food trailer, so we can pull ours
You can pull
out
up wherever.
Yeah.
You're mobile with it, with a
Yeah.
mobile restaurant basically.
Yep, and we can barbecue right in our backyard. That's how big our backyard is. And people, like I say, people just walk up and grab their food, especially construction workers. Our companies that eat with us and everything, they would pull up like, hey, it's about 5 of us. We need about 5 brisket burgers. You know what I'm saying? Right. Can y'all get that ready for us? We be there at this certain time, and that's what we do. Anybody that we mess with, excuse my language, anybody that we mess with, call and put in an order, rib tips. We even deliver to some people that we cool with. We deliver their food to them because a lot of people couldn't get out of the house to get it.
Right.
So
right.
we would
That's
deliver
why I said I would imagine that it may have even helped a little bit.
That's why we still have consistent clients. A lot of our clients have been with us through thick and thin, and we were still able to get it together and still continue to keep our business open. You know what I'm saying? And another thing, even after COVID, it seemed like we got more people because people was like, hey, y'all back open? Y'all back up at the building? When we got back to our building, it was so many people that was so happy to see us that it was love. It was nice.
It helped in the long run. That's what I said. It's like during the pandemic, it seemed like prime season for us to, pretty much focus on our businesses and get them out there. I mean, that's why I had, the same question for a lot of other business owners, how their businesses were affected. And it seems as if it may have helped, the pandemic may have helped people's business more than hurt it.
Yeah, I know. It didn't hurt our business. And a lot of people didn't like that we didn't shut down, and they had to shut down. But our people didn't mind coming to pick their food up from the house. Yeah. So that's what made it good for us, because we were still able to provide the meals, hot, fresh piping, and the sauce. And they were still able to buy their sauce. And we also sell our seasonings and our sauce. So they was able to do both.
Right. So now I know if y'all can barbecue, y'all can cook probably pretty much anything else.
Yeah, we do everything. We do smoked lasagnas. We do smoked out chicken Alfredo. Whoa. We do brisket pizzas.
Now wait. Now is this like all on the menu at the Rub, or is this something separate? 'Cause that was my next question.
So when I do different events, it depends on what event that I do. Like I already got the menu that I'm doing for your event.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So when I do different events, I kind of fill out the crowd in my mind and see what, I look at the event like, oh, this is going to be a dispo event. So I know people going to want something that they can eat and get hearty and full off of after they finish blowing something. You know what I'm saying? Right. So we might do the brisket potatoes. or the grilled chicken Alfredo potatoes, stuff like that. So after they finish blowing, they can eat something and be full. Or like if we doing something like what we did at the Oktoberfest, we do stuff like the brisket and the smoked salmon nachos, or the smoked shrimp garlic butter nachos, stuff like that. Your event, we're gonna be doing brisket burgers, which DL Collins, Pack Your Lunch, she loves our brisket. We're gonna be doing like the brisket dog. Nobody got the brisket dog. And then there's gonna be some other stuff on the menu. You know what I'm saying?
Did that.
Yeah.
Because I was wondering, like, you know, was it like other things on the menu besides just the barbecue that y'all provide?
We do.
It's just,
We do different everything. Like we might fry some rib tips and throw them boys on the grill. So you got smoked fried rib tips with barbecue sauce, macaroni and cheese, and smoked cabbage. We actually smoke our cabbage on the grill.
Wow.
And
Wow.
with the smoked chicken inside of it. That's one of our biggest sellers too as well. Yeah.
Huh. Yeah, I don't think I've ever had greens off the grill.
Oh yeah, you gonna love it then.
Well, yeah, I'm definitely gonna stop. I'm definitely gonna stop by the rub.
Yeah. Well, you already had a little sample of our food.
Oh, that's what I'm saying. That's why I got to get some more. That's definitely why I got to get some more. So, you know, we know that you got the food game, right? So, what other kind of areas of business are you into? 'Cause we had a conversation a little earlier. So, what else you?
Well,
we know that you do.
a lot of people that know me to do barbecue. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of people don't also know I own AU Dope.
Okay.
AU Dope is my clothing line, so you probably see my jackets out here on people like with the Murder Pain or Nisha Nashay. She might have on a bracelet or something.
Right.
I do a lot of background work on fashion shows, and I create avant-garde work. You know what I'm saying? I got some jackets coming out that I'm doing. Strictly just only gonna be 4 or 5 made. I don't do no copycat stuff. You know, everybody want the same T-shirt, 800 T-shirts made, and that's not originality to me. So when I make something, it's off the top of my head. I get about 4 or 5 done, and boom, I'm done. You know, I also work with a lot of models here in Detroit, like Detroit Princess Serenity. She just did a fashion show on the Princess boat.
Okay.
So I did a few pieces for them, and I'm also doing her own custom AU Dope jacket. So I do a lot of different stuff, and trust me, ain't nobody gonna have it after I'm done with it.
Yeah, and that's I like what you said about the whole the exclusivity of it, right?
Yeah.
You know, because when we have clothing brands, it still with everybody trying to be original with their brand. Right, they're making so many of the product to where it's like it's like everybody's wearing the same thing again.
So,
you know what I mean? So
I think of my brand as like a Aston Martin. Only so many made.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Like,
it ain't for everybody.
No, how do you get exclusivity if you got everybody in it? Then you're not exclusive. You just like everybody else.
That's how I feel about a lot of things that I do business wise.
Yeah, you know, I'm probably like, you probably seen these females out here with this rose gold hair, but it's never cut like mine. You know what I'm saying? I just like exclusive. I don't want to be in no box, so I don't put my clothes in no box.
Dig that. That's what's up. That's what's up. So you got the rub 313 and all of the different dishes that you have featuring in you know, your restaurant. And where is the restaurant now again? Because you said Grand River and what?
In Hubble. It's between Grand River and Hubble. So our food trailer normally in the field on Grand River and Hubble, but it's best that people follow our page because like tomorrow I'll be on East Warren at the Farmers Mart. Like I'm somewhere every day.
Moving everywhere every day.
You don't always want to stay consistent. Even though people like consistency, I like to be everywhere, you know, because I meet different people that way, different entrepreneurs, different brands of clients. That's how I meet a lot of people. We just did a competition at ACO. We didn't win the competition, but ACO wants our sauce. You know what I'm saying? So
you still won.
Kind of, sort of. I'm always winning long as I'm somewhere, you know, networking with different people other than the people that I'm used to networking with.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So you win when you out here doing stuff with different people. You know, you don't always got to network in Detroit. You go out of Detroit and that's where you find the bigger deals. That's how I feel. You know, I can't say for nobody else. I ain't always stuck on being in one place.
Yeah.
So if we get invited out, like I told you, we're going to be at the Big Clouds event. Big Clouds bringing over 4,000 people. You never know who you're going to meet out there. You know, I've done events, like I said, I've done events where I done met, like Jay Will. I see Jay Will at fashion shows, shit, car shows, a bunch of places, you know, comedy shows. You know, you never know who you gonna meet out here in these streets. So you try to be,
Yeah, networking and being available in different places is definitely important. You know what I mean?
yep,
Because you know, especially in an industry like yours or any, but especially food. You know what I mean?
yep,
Because everybody like to eat.
yep.
Everybody got to eat, and everybody like to eat.
So
Right?
that's
So
one business that a lot of people get into, and they don't know that how serious it is for people. They gotta eat or they gotta get dressed. So that's both of my businesses. They eat and I dress people. I also own a boutique too.
okay,
So, you know, my boutique, that's where the building is on Grand River. Like I said, I've been doing this for about 6, 7 years now. When I started out of my house selling the clothes and hosting edible dinner parties. So, you know, you never know what your business will take you to doing if you stay focused
yeah,
and
and then
consistent.
being multifaceted. You know what I'm saying? And keeping yourself in different areas. I mean, you never know what door might open for you from which avenue that you go down. You know
and
what I mean?
and
So
that's what I find out when I do these fashion shows and I make clothes for people, or when people have our sauce and they like, hey, we need a couple bottles of that. You know what I'm saying? You never know who you're gonna meet, especially when you venture out. You can, what is that saying? Never be afraid to jump in the water with the sharks. You got to swim with the sharks in order to maintain and figure out how they maneuver. So you get out
or
there.
I like to say, you know, you can't learn how to drive a car sitting in one spot.
Nope,
You know,
nope.
you gotta start it up and get going. And
That's
turn a
right.
couple of corners to figure it out. So
Venture around a couple mountains.
yep, there
You
you
know what
go,
I'm
there
saying?
you
So
go, there you
yeah.
go. So yeah, you got the food, the clothes, and the boutique, the clothing boutique. Um, yeah, so you're a busy woman, you're a busy lady, entrepreneur, and you got your partner over there holding it down, man. This is what I like to see: our people just being self sufficient. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? And,
because there's a lot of people out here. You know, we see these people every day that holler what they need, counting your pockets. Like I said, I'm still stuck on that counting your pockets thing. You know, people want to count your pockets, but don't want to put that money into their own pockets by doing what they need to do to count their own money in their pockets. So if you get out here and you create something for yourself to bring in that revenue, you'll most definitely be able to count your own
you wouldn't
pockets.
have the energy nor the time, right, to
Count
look at what's on
nobody
my plate,
else's.
right?
Nope.
That's the people's problem. They walk past your table and see how pretty you've prepared all of the meat and food on your plate and feel like that they're just obligated to snatch a bone
In
off
your
your plate.
lane.
Snatch a bone off of your plate. It's like you wasn't shooting with me in the gym, but now you want to ring.
That
You want to
part.
be when it's time to win a championship.
You want
Like,
to
no.
sit. You want to sit there and hold up the plaque too. Yeah, no, that ain't how that worked.
Yeah.
How we started off, it was in our house. How we branched out was getting our building. Somebody took a chance on us and say, "Hey, yeah, this is what you want to do. Then go ahead. Y'all can have this building. Just make sure you pay." And I've been paying that rent for 6 years. It ain't never late, and they don't never worry about if I'm gonna pay it either. You get what I'm saying? So when people, you know, you got to set boundaries around your life. If people not helping you win, then they gonna help you lose.
That was a bomb.
You know, they not helping you win, they gonna help you lose. If they not helping you bring in the flow, they gonna cut off your flow.
Man.
You know, so you got to be careful now. This dude right here ain't never cut off no flow. He always helping me bring in extra flows.
That's what's up. That's what's up, man. That's the type of people that we need around us. You know what I mean? As opposed to, the leeches that's just there to take and get what they can out of the situation, as opposed to helping to invest to make it more. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
That's what we need more of around us. So, I mean,
Yep, yep.
but that's what's up. So now, what would they find you on social media for? Let's get back to the rub on Facebook,
So where they would
YouTube,
find me,
Facebook, Instagram.
the Rub 313 is on all social media sites. The Rub 313 is how they find us.
Okay.
They find us at all the other events is what I do. I do the social media. I do all the promotion. I do all that stuff. Every social media page has all the events we gonna be at. So people say, "Oh, I can't find nothing to do." Well, they ain't looking in
So
the
you
right
have to
places.
find it. You basically follow the page, and
Yeah,
they'll keep
follow
up with
us.
all of the different spots. Because
Yeah.
the rub is not in one spot; it's continuously moving and mobile. So they got
Yeah, so you got to continuously move in order for your pockets to continuously fill and your bills to continuously be paid.
there it is.
You
There
know?
it is. There it is. So yeah, I can't wait to man, the pot. I wish we would have had. I wish I could have had some today. I
Well,
should
you
have
know,
put in an order. That's what I should have did.
said. You should. You know what? And I won. I brought watermelon. That's what I've been eating. But
no, I'm looking forward to Saturday so I can
get some real food. I'm gonna make sure I hook you up with the brisket burger. Most definitely.
Yes.
The brisket burger is one of our top sellers.
With the sauce.
Oh,
Don't forget
always,
the sauce.
always.
The sauce.
It come with sauce, onions, and mustard. With nice pound of brisket on top, nice thick burger, cheese. Trust me, I've seen people come and eat 2 and 3.
Where y'all
it
gonna
all.
be at today?
We ain't doing nothing today, but if you call me and be like, "Hey, hook me up," I most definitely will get you
I
together.
think I might want me one brisket burgers.
You might want one of them brisket burgers.
Grab me a brisket burger or something. So I don't know. Call you, get your call. You gonna be on the west or where?
We on the west side.
All
Yeah,
right, bet.
we
Sweet.
on the west side.
So,
You got my personal number.
Yeah, I will. I'm gonna give you a call. So y'all go follow the Rub 313 because, like I said, y'all know I put my stamp on the food. It gotta be something, right? And that sauce is everything. That rub is everything. The Rub 313 is the perfect name for the company because the Rub is the. I don't want to cuss. But yeah,
it's the ish.
It's the ish. The
Yeah,
rub is the ish.
because trust me, you don't know how many people. I got videos of people saying how good that they love especially that sauce. People want that recipe, and
I'm gonna do an
never
official food review and blogging on the website for everybody with your
That'd be
information.
nice.
That's probably what I do tonight after the burger. So
That'd be nice.
Y'all go follow the Rub 313 and then the clothing boutique. Where would they follow you for that?
Friends
as
with
well?
Attitudes Boutique. You can Google that. That's on Google. You can Google AU Dope. You can also find that on Facebook and Instagram. You can see from the Rub to Friends with Attitudes. It's all connected. You can find us.
And then again, once again, besides the Podathon this Saturday, what are some of the other events that y'all gonna be at?
Well, I'll be with Davia Green too the day after the Podathon, and we'll be doing her fashion show. And that day, I'm doing smoked lasagna, smoked
lasagna.
Yep, smoked fried chicken and smoked rib tips, smoked fried rib tips.
Okay.
You know, for like I said, for different shows, I'll switch up the menu. It's never the same. You don't want the same thing all the time. That's like eating McDonald's all day. You don't want to do that.
There it is.
You know,
she's exclusive with the food and the clothing. See, there we go. There it is. So, yes, the Rub 313. Good for having y'all. I appreciate the support of the network and the event.
We appreciate you inviting us back.
I look forward to.
Because when you called me, I was at the bass competition at the Russell
Bazaar, and I almost pulled up on you. I damn near pulled up on you. Like, nah, I ain't got no ticket. I don't know how much it costs. I'm just gonna. Yeah. So we gonna keep this going though, because like I said, every time that I have an event that is open to vendors, I'm gonna have y'all on call. So.
Anytime.
We're gonna keep the party going. We're gonna keep the party going. So again, appreciate y'all. Go follow the Rub 313 on everything, and we out of here. Come to the Podathon September 24th at Say Detroit Play Center, 19320 Van Dyke.
We'll see y'all Saturday.
Yes, sir.
Warning. You are now tuned in to 7 Mile Radio. 7 Mile